In this edition of Take Time to Travel, we visit the Royal Mews at London's Buckingham Palace. The Mews is a living link with history. It's not a museum. It's not a recreation. It's the real, living, breathing place with all the sights, sounds, and smells of a bygone era. But it's here today, and it's as vibrant and relevant in the 21st century as it was in centuries past. The Royal Mews is a working department of the royal household, and as such plays an integral part in the life of Buckingham Palace and the royal family. Coming under the direction of the Crown Equerry, the Mews is responsible for all of the horse-drawn carriages and the fleet of motor cars that transport the Queen and other members of the royal family to and from public appearances. The Mews also plays a key role in planning and executing state occasions in London and Windsor Palace. The Mews is open to the public from March until October. The word mews is derived from a word that means an enclosure where trained hawks and other birds of prey are kept. It has come to have a broader meaning as a place where stables and living quarters are built around a central courtyard. Each year, the Mews attracts over 100,000 visitors. Guests begin and end their tour by walking past the riding school, the oldest part of the Mews. It was built in 1765. Members of the royal family and staff use it to practice their equestrian skills. Through its history, the riding school has served as an emergency hospital, a barracks for cavalry, and a storage place for ammunition. On its exterior wall, you see a pediment carving depicting Hercules capturing the Trajan horses. The tour leads visitors into the quadrangle. A Doric columned archway with a clock tower is the point of entry for coaches and riders entering the Mews from Buckingham Road. The quadrangle is also a car park for some of the 200 employees and family members who live at the Mews. To the right of the arch are the coach houses, where you'll see some of the carriages that have and continue to be used for state occasions, such as coronations, royal weddings, and the opening of Parliament, the Queen's birthday, and royal funerals. In one bay, there's an automobile that represents the fleet of motor cars kept at the Mews. The first car came to Buckingham Palace in 1901, shortly after the death of Queen Victoria, who had no love or interest in the machines. Today, there are 8 limousines at the Mews. Around the quadrangle, visitors pass by the harness room, which has the world's most impressive collection of working harnesses and brass. Next come the immaculate state stables. Each horse is named by the Queen, and many can trace their lineage back to past generations of royal horses. In August and September, the royal family is away from London, and so are many of the horses, who spend the late summer in the high grass at Hampton Court. At various times during the year, horses from the Mews are transported to Windsor Palace, where ceremonial events take place in deference to the effect they have on London traffic. Near the end of the tour, visitors see the stunning gold state coach, the most impressive coach at the Mews. The gilded coach, commissioned in 1762, weighs 4 tons and requires 8 horses, the famous Windsor greys, to pull it. Many days you'll have the opportunity to see the horses outside of the palace. Riders take them for their morning exercise in nearby Hyde Park. The rides are also meant to familiarize both horse and riders with the sights and sounds of traffic and people. The Mews tour lasts about 40 minutes, and it's a great way to learn more about the ceremonial aspects of life at Buckingham Palace and the royal families. It's a great place to take time to travel.